Hi, it's Mike and thanks for joining me for this video on logging into Moodle. This is in particular if you have a sort of two-factor authentication. So go to your sort of login page on your Moodle course, Moodle website, click login, probably in the top right hand corner, and then you'll see the username password login feature. So pop in your username password and click login. If your system now has a two-factor authentication, one way is to do this via email. An email will be sent to the email that is set against your Moodle profile. So check that email inbox and you'll find a six-figure confirmation code, if you like. So type in that six-figure code to the verification code for confirmation text area on the form, and then click verify code. Just to note that sometimes Moodle mails will go to your spam folder, so check there if you don't see an email. However, if you don't see one in the spam folder either, then you can click the button saying I didn't receive a code and the system should send you another email or send a new email to you. However, once you're on the system, and depends on how your institution wants users to log in, there could be a second way of logging in with a multi-factor authentication application on your smartphone, which is a real cool way of doing things. But it's up to you to set this up. So go to your preferences, click your name in the top right hand corner of Moodle, go to preferences, and then at the bottom of the preferences list you'll find multi-factor authentication preferences, which is quite tricky to say without getting it wrong. If you click there, then there'll be another window opens up with available factors authentication app. And it suggests the Google Authenticator, which is available on iPhone or Android. Just go to your app store on your phone and type in Authenticator, and there'll be quite a few to choose from. I chose for this example the Google Authenticator. Don't click Set Up App yet. Just download a Authenticator app onto your phone. This is sort of my iPhone on the left-hand side of the screen, and this is in the App Store. There's the Google one at the top, and there's another one down below, as you can see. Anyway, so I downloaded the Google Authenticator, and then open up that application on your phone. On Moodle, then click the Setup App button, which will take you to the next page, which has got a QR code and also a secret key, which is just above that. On your smartphone, you can either tap the button saying scan a QR code, and then you scan the code that is on your Moodle screen, or indeed you can tap on enter a setup key, and in the next window you sort of type in the secret key, which is displayed here just above the QR code. Whichever way, once you've done that, scan the QR code or enter the setup key, the authenticator will give you a six-figure code, as you see here, 550637. Now this swaps over every minute, and you can see the Pac-Man shape. That effectively is the countdown timer. Once it gets to the 55-second mark, it will turn red because all of a sudden you've got to type in the figures quickly. So just let it go past the 12 o'clock position, it will become blue again, and off you go. So whichever way you do it, enter the six-figure code just below the QR code, click Save Changes, and then you'll see the green alert saying successfully set up. So that's pretty simple. And yeah, this is for Moodle admins only, or the people in the back rooms making Moodle happen. So where do you find this sorcery? Well, if you go to site administration for the whole of Moodle, find plugins, and within the plugins drop down you'll find admin tools. Click there, and then within admin tools drop down you've got multi-factor authentication, and then click on manage MFA, which stands for multi-factor authentication. And on the next page what you'll see is it's quite a long table actually. These are the only two things set up on my system. So I've got Authenticator app in the top row, and then the email factor app in the second row. And this order is important, and you can move them up and down as you can see with these order arrows. What does it all mean? Well, if we have Authenticator app at the top, then if a user on our Moodle system has set their preferences to Authenticator app, that will be the very first authentication thing that that they see once they log on. However, they might not have their phone with them, so so what they could do is then click I don't have my device with me when they're logging in, and then Moodle will change over to the email factor and they just type in the six-figure code there. That's assuming they've got access to the email account. If they haven't, they're scuppered. Cool, and that's it. So my name is Mike. Thanks for watching. I'm at A Little Grey Hair on Twitter, so if you're a Twitterer, join me on there. Thanks for watching. Cheers out.